Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're getting into mastering job interviews. Specifically, when English is part of the mix, we're using how to face a job interview in English as our guide. Our goal, to pull out the key strategies to help you feel, genuinely confident.
And what's really interesting is it's not just about knowing English words.
Right.
It's like a whole strategy for showing your best self, navigating that specific interview dynamic, the why behind it all.
Okay, so let's start with prep. That's foundational. The guide really hits on tackling common questions like, tell me about yourself.
Yeah, that classic opener. It's not just small talk.
No, it's your first big impression. The advice is a sort of past, present, future thing, like, I'm a comp sci grad, love web dev, worked on these projects.
And now I'm looking for a role like this one to use my front-end skills. Something specific tied to the job.
Exactly. Then the tricky one, what are your weaknesses?
Yes. And the guide's take is smart. It's not just confessing something.
It's about showing growth.
Right. Precisely. Showing self-awareness. Maybe I used to find delegating hard, like doing it all myself. But I've worked on it, taken lead roles, learned to trust the team, seen the benefits. It shows you learn, you adapt, which is vital, especially across languages.
That makes sense. It's the underlying message. And to get that message across smoothly, practicing aloud, the guide really pushes this. Why is that so effective?
Well, it's like building muscle memory for your English, It smooths out your delivery.
Okay.
Speaking, it helps you hear awkward bits, fix your intonation, recording yourself even better.
Oh, listening back.
Yeah, you might notice you're rushing or the sentences are too complicated. Then you can simplify. It's like a dress rehearsal.
Yeah.
Less thinking needed in the interview.
Right, reduces that cognitive load. So all that prep pays off on the day, whether it's in person or online.
The guide covers the practical stuff too, like dressing professionally. Seems basic, but shows respect.
Sure. And for in-person, arriving, 10, 15 minutes early shows you're reliable.
Exactly. And online. It's more than just checking the tech works.
Right. Your environment matters. Good light, quiet background.
Stable internet. These little things avoid hiccups. Let your actual message shine through.
Which brings up nonverbals. That feels even more important when language might be a slight barrier.
Oh, absolutely crucial. The guide really emphasizes projecting confidence with your body. A real smile. Good eye contact, not staring, but connecting.
Sitting up straight, nodding when listening.
Yes. Active listening cues. And speaking clearly, taking your time, not rushing. It all backs up your words, shows professionalism regardless of fluency level.
Okay, so you're in the room, you've answered questions, now it's your turn. Engaging the interviewer by asking them questions. What's the real point there, according to the guide? Just showing interest.
It's more strategic than just interest, yeah. Asking good questions shows you think critically and that you're genuinely picturing yourself in the role. Things like, what's a typical day like? Or maybe, how is performance measured?
Right, it shows you're thinking about the actual work, the growth.
Exactly. And it's also your chance to see if it's truly a good fit for you.
Makes sense. And the engagement doesn't stop when the interview's over. That thank you email. The guide gives a template. Seems crucial.
It absolutely is. It's not just politeness. It's one last chance to say, I'm still keen. Maybe quickly mention something specific you discussed.
Reinforce why you're a good match.
Precisely. Shows you're thorough, proactive, leaves a really positive final impression.
The guide also has some quick extra tips, like learning industry-specific vocabulary.
Yes. Shows you speak the language of the job, not just general English. Very important.
And watching English interview videos online, like YouTube?
Helps you get a feel for the rhythm, common phrases. And the biggest one, maybe, stay calm.
Easier said than done.
True. But remember, everyone gets nervous, even native speakers. Just taking a breath before answering can really help, especially when you're processing it in the language.
Okay, so wrapping this up, it seems like acing an English interview isn't one single thing.
Not at all. It's a blend, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good language prep, yes, but also smart communication strategies, professionalism, real engagement. It's holistic.
So, for you listening, the takeaway is that with these strategies, you're not just speaking English, you're communicating effectively, you're showing confidence. So here's a final thought to consider. How could this structured approach, the careful prep, the focus on clarity, the follow-up, how could that make you a stronger candidate in any interview, even in your first language?